First of all, the important thing for us is to know about these flights well in advance. We need to know when they come into Europe, where they come into Europe, which routes they're going to use, so that we can integrate them into the overall European system. Each air traffic service provider, air navigation service provider, along the way needs to know about these flights so that they have the right data on these, and so they can handle them. Now, getting the information from the exact information about the flight means that we have to have an exchange of data with different countries. These countries are a lot of countries where the traffic originates. So we try to do it per region. Per region. So we have traffic from the US, from the FAA, from Canada. That is an exchange of information that we have established since a while. So there we know an aircraft which just takes off from JFK, from New York, we know once it's airborne when it will enter the European system. And we can then provide this information to the air traffic controllers along the way. For other countries, for other regions, we don't know. So the traffic is only known to the European system maybe 20 minutes before. That means that those air navigation service providers are not sure about how many they will get, and in order for them not to be overloaded, they have a sort of buffer, just in case these flights come. And that's a waste. That's a waste of scarce capacity that we have. So the most important thing is getting the information about the flights. There's another important point in case of disruptions. If you have a major disruption in Europe, then we need to warn. The European system will inform all the airlines, all the European airports. But to inform the rest of the flights coming from elsewhere, some of them already airborne probably, that's a significant coordination effort. And so it is important for us to make sure that we have the information of who's coming so that we can then coordinate with the regions, the adjacent states to Europe, that basically maybe they have to be delayed, maybe they cannot operate at a certain airport, warn the operator, the aircraft operator, that maybe one airport is closed and they might have to go to another airport. All this is needed for the airlines and the air traffic control system. I think Europe has been doing this for more than 20 years. In the 80s, there was a serious traffic congestion, delays were high, and in Europe we set up a flow management system, which has now evolved through the single European sky to the network match, a European network. But the experience is there, and this is recognized. We are asked time and time again to explain what we do in Europe and to provide advice on whether this model for Europe can it be applied to other regions, or what sort of variation. It is difficult to apply the European model to other regions because of the political situation. You know, we are in Europe. We are for the NM area, for the network manager area, we're 41 states. Now we add Israel and Morocco, so it's 43 states. So we have a strong coordinating role. That is maybe a model that could be used by other regions. But politically, to get an agreement of 41 states, or even less, much less, but even less, you know, who decides on certain things, who pays for certain things, you know, where is the building, where is the equipment installed? That is all significant decisions that need also a political willingness to do it. The need is clear. The need is obvious. I take the Middle East as an example. The Gulf area, the traffic there is increasing. The Gulf carriers are significant players, but they suffer from the fact that they don't have some sort of system like we have in Europe, where they know which traffic is coming and they can ensure the smooth and efficient flow of traffic into their region. So they've asked for our advice. They look at things. They are nearly there, and we think that they will have something which will fit to their region, but the basis is the European basis, and the procedures, the systems, the interface with these technical systems. In a way, we are leading there, and it would be our sort of our specifications which will